live right now.
Let's go. Man, that's the most fucking hyped goddamn intro I've ever been a part of in my life. Like, I should be like out here just like taking jabs. Like, welcome to Between the Bros. Let's go. All right.
I mean, that's a good way to like get the energy going, right?
Bro.
Right? I know I saw it last week, but it still looks fucking epic.
And I got it just bumping in my headphones. Let's go.
Yeah.
Welcome
That's the
to
first time
Between
Dale
the
saw that.
Bros.
Oh, sorry.
That was nice, man. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Dale's like, yeah, that's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, you fucking losers. No, no, that was awesome. It really was.
Yeah. So welcome to Bros. I think it's official Average Joe's Between the Bros podcast with the Fantasy League. So we had a couple of hitches here and there lately, but welcome to the Beer League. It is a punishment-only league, so we can take that as it is. We're just trying not to be last. Let's go around the horn. Dale, this is your first time on Between the Bros, but not the first time on the Average Joes for anybody who's following. How you doing, Dale?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Motivated.
Downright motivated. Joe, how are you doing today?
Am I embarrassing you guys? I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Nope.
I'd be doing better if I was in 9th place in this shit notes. I'm here.
You know,
I'm here for the W's.
The trick to Fantasy League is you got to score more points.
Yeah.
Yeah, than the other team. Who'd have thunk?
Yeah, that's who would have thunk. Hex, to the creator, how are you doing?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. It's been fantastic weather out here in the Pacific Northwest. Unfortunately, the Southeast is getting pummeled, you know. Hopefully everybody stays safe.
It was great weather today. I know that in Georgia.
Oh yeah.
I can see it rolling in. Actually, took because the atmosphere's churning and all that CO2 is being pushed down, and it was like a crazy purple pink, like sunset. I took Jace out there. He was a little spooked. I took him out there and we're like looking at it. He's like, it's pink and it's purple. And so I'm like, yeah, it's from the hurricane. And he started to get a little spooked. He's like, we should go inside. I'm like, it's okay. You'll be all right. like it's
not going to get right now, buddy. You're all right. Yeah.
I was watching TikTok and I was watching these guys out on the like ocean front, and it's pulled back so much, and they're sitting there walking on that. I'm just like, what? Like, what do you guys want to accomplish here?
That water's coming back, man.
Yeah.
I wonder,
like
man, I gotta be out there looking for like seashells or some booty or, you know, out here looking for some booty. Let's see.
So what
here.
happened?
So,
like, how are you number one now?
You know,
Uganda,
I got a hold of the NFL script for their games, and I knew that Lamar Jackson was going to score me 42 points off the rip for last week. And, you know, I made a couple of questionable position changes, and I knew that Patterson for Atlanta, a notoriously weak team, was going to score me 22.8 points in our league. And with those two, I mean, you just can't lose.
Yeah, because 42 is fucking retarded. That's ridiculous, bro. Like, he got that many. My quarterback only got 21. He's up there. Mahomes is up there. He's no chump. Fucking 42. God damn.
42. Like a man possessed by the NFL gods. But like I said, I knew the script. I knew the NFL had put out the script, and I knew that it was going to be Lamar Jackson running for passing for 4 touchdowns and rushing for 218 yards. Or 107 yards,
Jesus.
pardon me.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, Josh Allen got me 25 points. I can't complain. But
Yeah.
it would have been nicer if he got me 40, because I would have won that game.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, is that your first loss?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they
damn.
were both undefeated. And, so one of them was going to the defeated lane, and Jones for Green Bay. Oh, what's that?
Well, I was going to say, if I would have put in Marquise Brown last week, I probably would have been a little bit closer. I don't know if it would have put me over, but he was on my bench with 21 points. I mean, shame on me, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn,
Wait,
yeah.
I'm trying to.
I'll say, well. So who's Pittsburgh Steelers? Who is that?
That's Mike, I think.
Okay. I'm going to say, because he left 21 on the bench as well with his running back, Robinson. Like, oh, yeah, he could use it too. God. Jones for Green Bay didn't do jack shit that game. Ugh.
There's
3
only
points.
like 5 points off is what my game was.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was close
Yeah.
for sure.
And you had Saquon, which got you 20. Wait, you went into that 25 points down or 30 points down.
Yeah.
And Saquon got you 20. And who was your other? You had Dylan. Was that who's left to play? I can't remember.
No, it was just him. It was just Barkley.
It was just him. Yeah, he almost did it. Yeah, he almost did it for you.
Almost.
But his tight end, Pittsburgh's tight end, that's the Andrews. Bro.
Yeah.
They're like,
Oh, yeah.
just
Yeah, he went
ham.
fucking ham.
You know,
Yeah.
What?
24.
Yeah,
We
you
talking
don't see that
earlier,
too
10
often.
points from a tight end's good. 24, damn.
Yeah.
yeah. You're looking for like that breakout tight end. That's where,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I put a lot of effort in trying to find that.
How about that
And then-
7 points for Russell Wilson?
Ugh. God.
So bad.
I would say that's what reminds me of what was it? Aaron Rodgers, like the second week, scored like 3 points. The fantasy league
Yeah.
points.
Man, I'm so glad they won this week, though. Green Bay winning that. That's, oh, man.
Oh yeah.
And what's his nuts broke another fucking tablet. Like, no
Yeah.
tablet is safe.
And Giselle's about to leave him because he fucking blows. So
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I know Joseph
All
was a
going
New England fan.
downhill.
I'm sorry.
it's okay. I mean, he's not
You
on
know,
the bats anymore, so it's what it is. Like,
right.
Let this be a
I got to
lesson
beat the
to
loss of Mac
everybody.
Jones.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a quarterback for New England?
Yes,
Yeah.
in case anyone's wondering, our quarterback is Mac Jones, which looks like not going to be this week, but yeah, nobody cares about us
Fitzpatrick
anymore.
calls these
Brady's
games.
gone.
You can
I keep
put in
hearing rumors
Fitzpatrick.
that,
He's calling the game.
Belichick wants Lamar.
Shit. Oh, I bet he does.
Oh, yeah, I bet everybody.
He's probably
does.
calling Kraft. Hey, who can you fucking bribe, pay off? We need to get that guy over here.
But yeah, no tablet is safe.
Yeah, my kid knows all about that too.
Right. But your son's also 5.
Yeah.
He's 40 something breaking tablets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're comparing him to a 5-year-old here.
That poor. Oh
Good
man,
thing-
this is a lesson for young men. Like, once you start losing, your wife's going to leave you. That's it.
Nobody likes a loser.
Hey, she's gonna trade you in for the new model. You know, she's gonna take you to the ringer, take half of what you got. She knows you ain't gonna make any more money. Then she's gonna take you. You know,
She's straight up leaving with like 3 of those rings too. Like, and her name is going into the Super Bowl wins. They're like crudely scratching his name out and writing in her name.
oh man.
Anyway, Dale got a win. Fucking
I did.
snuck
2-1.
that win out.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the week that I learned that you could bench and sit people, and I was like, oh yeah, all right.
It's really helpful.
It really helped.
Oh, that's awesome.
It actually helped.
Lewis
that
was projected.
Geno Smith put
What's
up
that?
like 23 points. He's
He
been
did,
doing pretty
yeah.
good.
Yes.
I forgot
You
was even
were-
playing football.
Right. You were projected to score 123. Lewis was projected to score 140. It was a landslide projection. And
Right.
just you overperformed and he like wildly underperformed. And it came through.
Denver's defense made me a lot of points.
Yeah.
Prater got me 14. Sweet. I knew there was going to be a lot of field goals from Arizona. Thanks, Prater. Who else? Gino, yeah.
Hold on one second.
Do you want me to pull up any of this stuff?
I mean, yeah, if you can pull it up.
We can do. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'll pull it up.
Very nice.
Actually, let me do this a different way.
Dale, you should change your name to Dookie My Pants.
There you
Oh,
go.
man. I haven't done that in weeks.
I'm not even that guy anymore, guys.
All right.
That was in 3rd grade.
No, I was definitely in my 30s.
Tyler's being super bitchy. So I just kicked him in the dick. He's not going to talk to me for a while now, but we're related, so he has to talk to me someday. We got,
All right.
let's see
think-
here.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
It's
nice.
the same, just really small.
Uh,
There we go. Can you see that though?
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there we
there
go.
we go. That's solid. Can you like move it around the screen
Yeah. Where do you
and
want
put it over? I want to be able to see my pretty face.
I suck looking like Tom Cruise. God.
God, it is a burden.
Yeah.
Everybody I talk to
Okay.
is trying to bang
Better?
me.
God.
Perfect. That's exactly.
That's
Bumble
it right there.
subscription. Gosh.
Bumble pays me.
They do. I believe it.
They're like, get on here, start swiping, because we need to make these tubbos feel good.
Right. You got Grinder after you.
Oh man, if I could get a fucking OnlyFans, like if I could make money on OnlyFans, I would. There's no
Bro, there's no
question
if.
about it. I would.
You can do it.
You could.
There's no if. You can do it, bro. Yep.
All right, Hex, you want to set me up with a OnlyFans? Let's do this. Get some high quality production. You're probably going to see some weird shit, but let's go.
Oh, yeah. I can see like squishing
Dude.
fruit, like wearing like a mailman costume or something. For,
There
like,
you go. Yeah.
yeah.
What? Don't I gotta like step on watermelons
smash-
and stuff, or like
I say you can smash
Yes.
cantaloupes between your butt cheeks.
pillows,
It'll be totally
marshmallows?
Oh man.
Hey, put together a list. I'm going to the store. Oh yeah. In other news, this week, let's see. I'm playing. Is this week 4 matchups? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So you got Daryl, I got Brent. That's going to be close. Joe, you got Dale.
Yep. Playing old Dookie.
Yeah.
Dale, you're about to have the game of the season.
Yeah. Oh. I hope not. I made some moves today trying to fucking squeak out that win, the first win of the season.
Get that first win in there.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, man. No.
Mm.
Mahomes is
My
solid. Like
receivers
that's
aren't
the thing
projected
is,
to do much.
Yeah.
if you click on the box next to him, you can see their what they've done this season. So like the dialogue box to the right, yeah, that right there. You can see what they've done. So like Mahomes 42, 22, 21, like solid. Like
Okay.
he hasn't dropped the
Yeah. The first week was
ball at
epic.
all.
God damn.
But he's going into playing Tampa Bay, which Tampa Bay's defense has apparently demonstrated itself to be real. Even though they lost,
Yes.
they have done extremely good.
Yeah.
Right.
Even what?
So-
Seattle playing Detroit, I think. Even Detroit is kind of shocking this season. Let's see.
Yeah, because I think it's their running backs are done ham too. Like,
Holy shit. He dropped a 7 now. That's wild.
Yeah.
I wonder what caused that.
That was a 7-27 loss to San Francisco. It was a terrible game.
That was terrible.
I'm gonna say, is that week 2? Week 2. Was it week 2 or week 3? They put my boy back in San Francisco. Was that week
Jimmy
2.
That was week 2.
Yeah, they put
Yeah.
Jimmy G back in
That's because
thought
after
it
the
was week 3.
fucking their $1 million pretty boy fucking got hurt.
that's who Dale had. That's his primary QB.
Yeah.
Fortino Smith.
Good God. That's
I mean, when he went against me, it's like his QB put up like 2 points. I'm like, oh, that's
I was like, what does like 3 points mean? Is that good? I was like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, your team, I've never seen that many injuries in that short of time ever. Like that was wild. You had four outs, maybe more.
Yeah. And I could have, like I said, I've been busy with Zoe. So lately I've been paying a lot more attention to it. But yeah, I didn't like drop or sit people. I didn't drop them. So I wasn't making points off anything.
Yeah. I picked up I picked up somebody on IR. I put him. I was going to tell you, you can move people that are out to your IR if they're going to be back in a couple
Okay.
weeks. So I'll pull up my team and show my bench, and I have Montgomery on the IR. So like he played first week, all right, and then out because he's injured. He'll be back not this week, but maybe the following week. I think he'll be back. And then I'll be able to play him. But I'm not sure. I can't remember if whenever I move him off of the IR position, if I have to drop another player. But by then, somebody should be injured.
I don't like how
Say
they
Seattle
have.
looks solid this week.
I was going to say, I
As
don't
far
like
as
how they
defense
have
goes, yeah.
the questionable thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Where
that fucks with me too.
you know, if they're like they just sit out practice or whatever, all of a sudden they become questionable, and I get why, but it's
Yeah. They just take like an ice bath. Questionable.
Yeah. Because the first time I saw it, I'm like, shit, do we need to drop this player? What do I do? Like, they're not going to fucking play Sunday. What am I supposed to do? Shit.
Yep.
And then Joe's like, no, it's
the
okay.
worst.
Do that.
Yeah. Now you got to go whenever there is a questionable. You got to go look and see if it says game time decision. You're rolling the dice because I mean, if it's a late game, I usually just sit them unless they're like a key player projected to do well against a weak defense. Like if it's a wide receiver against a weak secondary and they need the win for the season, and like usually I just sit them because game time decision late, you don't have anybody else to start, like you're fucked.
Yeah.
But let's see. What do we got? I got Brent. Oh, man.
That's
Lamar Jackson against Buffalo. What's that?
I was just pulling it.
This right here. Yeah. This one's going to be a wild one. Like, Buffalo is real. They've done, like, impressive things. And now Lamar Jackson's got to face them.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, you wanna trade QBs?
Okay.
You guys looking pretty nice.
51.
I mean, Josh Allen is legit, but I'll pass on that.
It's just containing the run that Lamar does. It's just I wouldn't say he's a great thrower, but dude, he'll burn you for 19 yards with his feet every freaking time.
Yeah,
he's quick,
and that's where he'll end up getting injured. Like I know he's going to be injured sometime this season because he does that.
Right.
He goes for it, but they've been trying not to run him, or I think they've been coaching him not to run as much, even though he's still running a ton. Week 2, he got me 51 points.
Jeez.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
That would be the random number generator smiled favorably upon me when I was being assigned to my team.
So who's this guy? Because I've never heard of him until now.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah. When did he start in the
The
NFL?
Chargers quarterback. He's solid, man. What is it? His second or third season?
Yeah, he's all right.
Entered the league. Oh, his last game was horrible.
I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not too great. It's not Trey Lance bad.
Ugh. Yeah, and I also had Dak Prescott for on the bench, and he's out till I think week 6 or 7. So,
yeah,
Dak Prescott's out forever. He's out forever. There's no way they're letting him back. He's gone.
Oh,
Whenever he threw that fucking that rope into the back corner of the end zone for a touchdown to put him ahead of the Giants, he saw his career end right there because he's trash and the Cowboys are trash. And whenever that backup quarterback did that, he was done. He might as well packed his shit and went the fuck home. I had an interview yesterday, and they had 2 people had on the fucking star for the Cowboys. I thought, I had a good weekend. He was like, oh yeah, and the other guy is a Giants fan. I was like, yeah, the Giants aren't good, but the Cowboys aren't good, and one of them was just not good, better than the other one.
Right.
I'm a Falcons fan. I can talk shit.
Right.
You can't talk shit being a Falcons fan. I mean, that one I can't talk shit either. I mean, that one Super Bowl on our end too, the fucking 1 yard line, we decided to throw it.
Decided to throw it with one of the best running backs the league has ever seen.
I still got to send Pete Carroll a personalized thank you card for that one.
Yeah.
Right.
giving the Patriots the win.
Man, they always ask questions, they go on their shows and they'll be like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Now let's get some bullshit answer. Like I wanted to like take and like pull their fucking toenails off and be like, why did you do that? Because I want the truth. Like what were they fucking thinking? Yeah, one of the best running backs the league has ever seen.
Yep.
We're gonna throw it.
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna throw it whenever
he could just jump over everybody and fucking plow through it and fucking.
Yep.
That was crazy.
And then, oh man, and then even if they tried to run it and they stuffed them on like the half-yard line, they can't go into victory formation because they can't down it. They have to play. They have to do some sort of play. So they do a QB snack. And if you stuff that sneak, then you're still in great shape. Like that was just the wildest fucking thing I've ever seen. Like realistically, like.
Yeah, I was watching it, and
I heard that like Pete Carroll didn't like Marshawn Lynch, and he wanted Russell Wilson to know, and all. I mean, who knows? But dumb.
Yeah, Pete Carroll didn't like Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like it was my call, and I get to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
right. And it would have been their second.
It could be all fucking. Yeah.
He wanted.
It could be all what's his nuts.
Russell to be the hero. That's what he wanted. He wanted Russell Wilson to be the hero, throwing the game touchdown, and Super Bowl winning touchdown thrown, not ran in by, Lynch. And then when he released him the next season, it's, big deal because it was Wilson that run the game, not
Lynch.
That's probably what he was thinking. Who knows?
Right.
And him not liking Lynch is probably real because Marshawn Lynch used to do all kinds of crazy shit in the fucking post game interviews and all that shit. Like, but I can't see not winning a Super Bowl because I have a personal problem with somebody.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
or you could be the Falcons and throw a crazy lead.
Oh man, you mean like drop into prevent defense and let them score like 7 times in 3 minutes because they're a bunch of pussies? Oh, or have a quarterback that just crumbles under pressure, just folds like a house of cards, and have him go out, scramble, lose 7, 8 yards, drop out of field goal range, or call a bunch of bullshit plays that aren't going to do anything because they're a bunch of pussies, and you have a quarterback that folds under pressure. I mean, like, I could diagnose this game. I can tell you what happened.
Right. Is he even still playing?
Matt Ryan? Yeah, for Andy.
Matt Ryan? Yeah. That's what I thought. I swore I saw him the other week. They said his name somewhere when I was flipping through games. I'm like, the fuck?
I have a theory. So, like, how like you get your nicknames? Like, we didn't really have too many call signs. But you always get your call sign for like something fucked up or something that's not really like true or like an anti-truth or something that people are talking shit about. Like nobody ever like gets a call sign. If your name is Matty Ice, I would wager every dollar I have that you got that name because you crumble under pressure and people are just talking shit. And like he parlayed it, he owned it, good for him. But people bought into he's ice under pressure, and he's not. You can watch him. He's not. Yeah. I think there's a fucking fly in my fucking Ultra. These motherfuckers.
Protein.
Dude,
looks for that fly.
You know what you need? You need to go to Amazon and buy one of those fucking salt flag shooters. Best thing ever.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like $20, $30 maybe. And you just load it with salt and it shoots like a shotgun basically of all these salt pellets, and it fucking go around the house and fucking kill the flies.
I'll say shit looks like it'd just be fucking fun, bro. Like
you said what?
We can't own those in California. They're too dangerous.
And they probably cause cancer, but only in the state of California.
Right. Yeah. They're causing global warming and shit.
You got to respect that expiration date on your 1,000-year-old salt.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But How is California doing?
Oh, horrible. I mean, it's like a dying state. And you know, not like politically or whatever. It just how do I describe it? It's a fake state. Like, I'm here, it's lush, it's tropical. No, dude, it's like a quarter desert, crime is through the roof, unemployment. Like, my girlfriend's from Orange County, and she used to tell me the stories about how bad drugs are down there, but they never talk about it. Like, that is the state of California. Like, it's very fake. That's the way I can describe it. Like, sure, the economy might not be doing bad, but gas is $6 a gallon. You know, I do okay with my VA disability and my paycheck at the prison, but it doesn't reflect on like housing, like we call it down the hill. So Rancho Cucamonga, Corona area, your median house is probably going for $650,000. And that's not in great areas. It's just, it's a dump. That's why I want out. Like, it's not a good area to
That's
be.
just wild.
Well, don't come out here to Washington. I mean, it might be beautiful with the trees and all that shit, but the housing market is insane. I mean, it's the same thing.
Right.
If you're in Seattle, a $600,000 house will be like a 1920s, never been updated dump with holes in every wall, and it's like a drug hole. It's a
Sounds
drug
like
house.
California. It does.
And out where I'm at, you know, an hour and out of the city, it's still just as bad. It's like, I want to say 2,000 square foot house, you're looking at $500 to $600K, easy.
Oof.
Fuck. Damn. Now,
And
if you
there's
come to
homeless
Georgia with
everywhere.
$500K,
Right.
no, I went to Portland. Portland is that place is wild. You talk about homeless. I never seen nothing like that. Like, even the trash was just like a third world country, but the homeless people and the people in like the camps, I had never seen anything like that. Nothing like that in my entire life. And I want to go back and like take pictures and document it, and just like for like future reference. But man, that place is fucking wild.
I'm about an hour and a half away from LA, and they have the tent cities down there. Homeless are getting real bad in the area that I'm at.
It's bad out here too. So, I mean, every exit off the freeway on I-5 has 2 or 3 homeless, you know, and it's just it's terrible. The trash is piled up higher than fucking the trash pits in fucking Afghanistan.
Yeah, jeez. I just
Like,
did that
driving
claim
down
by
the
way,
road, and it's like a fucking you couldn't even park your car on the side of the road in some places without driving through trash.
Oh, we couldn't park our stuff outside the gates in Portland because people would come along and cut the cats off of the trucks. Like, every car, like rental cars, whenever I signed for like my rental car, they're like, you can't park in these places. And like, where you going? And I had to lie because the warehouse was in one of those places, but I was parking inside the gates. But they, like, anything that was parked out there, if it was parked out there for like an hour, your cat was gone. And
Wow.
like, unless you stopped them, the police weren't stopping. There were no police. Like, and that shit was wild. We gotta go back in. Yeah, defund the police. Let's go.
Right. Yeah.
Goddamn.
That's a big thing over here too. It's like everybody's stealing catalytic converters, tailgates with the cameras on trucks. Like, on my Ring app, I say it all the time. Like, package thieves. Somebody, jacked my catalytic converter. It's embarrassing. God.
Someone stole your cat?
No.
Oh.
No, but on the Ring app where it's like crime happened or theft or whatever, you see it often.
Yeah.
Man, I thought my wife's Jeep was stolen. Turns out it was just repossessed.
Oops.
Because she can't log in and pay a bill once every month for 3 months. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Is it getting warm in here? I'm getting warm.
Dude,
But man, move back to Savannah. What's that?
I was just say this room I'm in the summer, it gets hot. Even if I have the AC going, it's smoking.
I got the AC kicking. I also got the doors open because it's really nice out in that cold front's trying to push in.
Oh yeah.
Joe, did I ever tell you that Dale saved my life in Afghanistan?
Not true.
I think once or twice.
Yeah.
Yep. They broke his ankle doing
pushed
it.
him out of the way to get to a bunker. Man,
It's all in perspective.
About that when we went to Salerno and Jeremy was like riding my nuts. He was like, "Dude, we need to get to the fucking subway or whatever." And I was like, "Man, my ankle kind of hurts, man." And I was like, "I'm getting like bad headaches." And he's like, "Dude, like, I'm trying to get the fucking subway." And it turns out my ankle's fractured in 2 places. He still never apologized for that. You're a dick, dude.
How'd you break it again?
Yeah, we gotta.
I fell off a staircase, taking out trash at Wilderness. Because it was all blackout. I went out there to take it, and I took a header off the staircase. And that was, right. I think, man, and the medics there told me it was like a high ankle sprain. And we were doing missions for probably a month on it. And I was like, the swelling isn't going down. Is this like normal? Like, I was like, why is it all blue? Like, it was, God.
Dude, Wilderness was like my favorite place on deployment, man.
Yeah, that was
out of all of my deployments, I think. Those crack wings. Oh my god, that fucking what was that chef's name? The staff sergeant.
I have no idea, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And about 50-50 whether there was like opium in those wings.
Yeah.
Right.
Something bought off the local market. Like, Mr. Good season, Mr. Good season. We're all like, man, these things are fucking good. Make those things again.
Ah, shit.
Both
of you wonder why you got dysentery. I know James and Joe got dysentery down over there.
Oh man,
yeah.
That was during that fucking. Wasn't it a 30-day mission or a 10-day mission or some shit? We had.
Whenever you got it.
Yeah, it was when we were out on patrol for so long. We were eating fucking MREs and whatever the case is. We ended up finding that huge weapon cache or something, and we celebrated with the Afghanistan National Police, and they offered us food. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, it fucking tasted great compared to an MRE, except I was paying for it because I got fucking salmonella. I could piss it out of my butthole. I'd literally drink a bottle of water, and not even 15, 30 seconds later, it would be coming out my rear end. I couldn't hold any liquid down. It was so bad.
Hell yeah. I remember, did you shit in your sleeping bag? I can't remember. Was that you?
No.
No, that was you.
When it got sick?
You like shit in your
No. I shit in Jeremy's boots. Like, I was like climbing up the ladder to get to my top bunk. And I was like, I don't feel good. And then that was it. I shit and threw up. And like, I'm telling you, it was like a fucking full gallon of shit. Just like onto the talk and threw up 30 minutes. And then they gave me 3 bags of IV. I took 3 bags of saline in like 7 minutes. I took the first bag so fast, it was like flowing into my arm. He's like, man, you're really dehydrated. I was like, have you not been listening to what's happening? And then he was, he's like, we're going to give you some Phenergan. I never had Phenergan before. He's like, you drinking much? I was like, not really. He's like, whatever, bullshit. And he fucking pumps me full of that shit. And I walked out of the talk and fell asleep on the flight line where like I woke up like in fucking hypothermia. I was like, oh fuck. Climbed the hill in the dark. And then I slept for like 3 days after that. Easily the closest I came to dying.
Dude,
and then we went on mission. What's that?
Well, I was going to say, after I got back to the FOB, they still made me fucking pull tower guard. And I still got fucking the Afghani butt flu. It was like every 5 minutes I'm on the radio. I'm like, I need a bathroom relief. Like every 5 minutes.
I had we went on mission after, so like that night I went back and went to sleep. Like every so often, I would wake up, throw up into like a box that I had, and then I would lay back down and go back to sleep. And then the next day, we went on mission. Who was that female NCO? She was married to one of the other NCOs in the other platoon. They ended up getting a divorce because she was like banging people.
Oh, Howell, I think it was, right? Was it Howell?
No, not Howell. I don't think it was Howell. She was like heavier set. She was kind of chunky.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, white woman, but I can't remember her name.
Trying to think.
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't Smith.
No,
It wasn't. But anyway, she was my TC for like that one day or that 1 week for whatever reason. And I was in the truck asleep. She was in the gun, and Steve-O was driving. And I swear to God, I was so disoriented. We left. We came up on a Connex that fell over or was knocked over or robbed or whatever. I don't remember. It was on the ground. It was sideways on the ground. And I woke up to her talking on the radio, talking about this fucking Connex thing. And then it felt like 6 or 7 hours later, I woke up and they were talking about a Connex that was falling over on the ground, and I came completely unhinged. Like, I fucking lost my shit. I was like, what the fuck are we still doing here? I swear to fucking God. But the problem was, it was 6 or 7 hours down the road. It was another Connex. So, like, I was so fucking disoriented. I had no idea what was going on. Oh, fuck that. We're lucky we didn't die. If they'd have been like, oh, yeah, they're down some folks. Hit them. But hold on, I got something for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Soundboard's working.
Soundboard's working. Can always throw some crickets in there.
So who's going to win this week then? Besides Joseph.
I am.
Yeah, I'm probably pulling a win this week. Let's see.
So Hex is definitely going to pecker slap somebody in the mouth.
I think
This one's gonna be
Lewis
the game
will
to
win.
watch.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a tight one.
It's not even by a point.
Yeah.
By half a point. I think
I think Tyler-
I think Dale's gonna win again.
I think so too.
It's
Just going to
close,
have a
but
record game. Is it going to be another record game?
Smith's gonna score 70 points.
Yeah.
I can't swear allegiance to Russia or I'm going to lose my job because I work for the feds. Like, I need to win. I need to win.
And then, yeah, Sitcom Rangers. Hex, you're definitely winning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
0-3. This guy, I don't know.
Who? Oh, Lewis and
I know Daryl.
Yeah, Lewis and Michael.
Dayrail, yeah.
Yeah, Dayrail. Yeah. What's up, Dayrail? And then, I think Lewis is going to win. I don't think that. Yeah, that's the one that I want to. I want Lewis to win too. That way, there's nobody else that's undefeated. Hurts at Jacksonville, that's favorable, but it is outside. But the weather should be great. That'll be after the. That'll be after the.
Jags had a good
hurricane's gone.
game. A really good game.
Actually, it might be during the hurricane, in which case he's going to get shit points. Sunday at 10. What do you think? What do you think the weather's going to be like Sunday at 10 in Jacksonville?
Bad.
Do you think it's going to be bad? That's probably bad then. Who's playing? Let's see. I wonder if that defense is available.
You talking
Get a
for
little weather
Sunday?
defense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they've already said Tampa Bay's game might be moved to
It's
Minnesota.
supposed to be sunny, 83.
In Jacksonville?
Mhm.
Man, if that hurricane moves on, that'd be great. I was going to say the temperature is usually good after a hurricane leaves.
9 mile an hour wind.
Ooh.
Oh, that should be all right.
Well, it's great for throwing a football.
Yeah. 9 mile an hour sustained, 9 mile an hour gust.
I don't know.
McCaffrey in Arizona. McCaffrey usually does better than he's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, they're not using him like he used to be used.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like he used to be like the workhorse, and they've been using what's his nuts.
Points.
Let's see, Fournette should be all right. Chubb against Atlanta. Oh, he's racking up some points. So that's definitely favorable to Lewis. We got Q for Cleveland. He's not getting a lot of points. I know. I'm giving it to Lewis.
I think the Pittsburgh Steelers and Luganda both need to lose so I can get my first place back.
There you go.
So I can get back to first.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I gave you a week, man. Okay. I'm coming back for my title.
Fuck yeah. How many points you got? Let me see here.
401. You have 380.
401. That sounds about right. I went through precision, not through overwhelming points.
See, Tyler's going to lose his ass.
Yeah. I don't know. Tyler's bitching. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me text him.
Let's check in with Tyler. What's he saying?
I said, no worries. He said, I'm not. I said, I can tell. That's why we've abandoned this project, nerd. I said, I changed nothing from last week and asked a question to troubleshoot on my need that I didn't get a response to. Well, bitch, because it's on your end. You got to fix your shit.
There's only so much I could do. There's only so much I can do on my end. If you don't send me the audio, I can't mix it into the stream or anything. I can't do anything.
I can't will it to work. And he's one of the ones that wants to do the podcast. He wants to do like the trucker podcast. Like he needs to start troubleshooting this shit. Like if he wants to do it, he's got to do it.
Putting the setup up so he can test it another day. He'll just have to contact me. In fact, I think I reached out and I said something in the group chat at one point. If anybody wanted to test, just hit me up.
Yeah. And he's butthurt because the settings didn't change, but it's a computer. That shit happens. Like, if I restart and I update, most likely I'm going to have to check my settings.
Yeah, so shit like mine. My input was completely different tonight, and I haven't touched it at all, and it was completely different. Fucking selected a different mic than I don't use. So
with audio, there's a couple things you could do, especially on a computer. The first thing you want to do is you go to your sound settings and look at your microphones or any other inputs and just disable them. Just only leave the one that you use as enabled. And then that way, whenever you restart a program, it automatically defaults to the only one that's available. That's the easiest way.
I'm going to need to do that because I'm always concerned that if I'm jerking it, some audio system's going to be picking something up. And now just somewhere going to a straight feed of me just going to town.
Grunty.
That'll get you followers, man.
Apparently.
That starts your OnlyFans career right there, pal.
OnlyFans. Nobody wants to see my little wiener.
Yeah. Well.
Hit me up at the show, Dale. We can make out.
It's a long story.
It's getting hot in here, so let's take off all our clothes. It's getting so hot up in here, yo.
How to use it.
Let's go. Well, back to football. Or back to just some more random bitching about being in the Army a long time ago and or the VA. Oh, hey, Dale, did the VA say that your ankle wasn't service connected?
No, they what did they say? They were like, you have sleep apnea secondary to PTSD. And I was like, oh, man. And they're like, it's not service connected. I'm like, where the fuck did I get PTSD from?
Right.
Yeah,
I did the
they
burn
marked
pit
me
registry.
as all of my PTSD and shit not service connected either. No joke. Like,
No.
I fought that shit for 7 years.
I was like, no wonder why people are getting lawyers. You know, like,
Fuck yeah.
doesn't make sense.
I got arthritis in my back and hips. I went to a specialist. Specialist is like, oh yeah, it usually comes this kind of arthritis you don't see in young people unless they're in like a really bad accident or like a shockwave passes through their bones. And they're like, I was like, ah, cool. And then I didn't know till after the fact, after I went and did this, that even if I took it to the VA doesn't give a shit what somebody else says. So I was like, yeah, but how can it not be service connected? Because I haven't been in an accident before I joined the Army. And I got in the Army and I gained these problems. I'm not service connected. I'm like, these motherfuckers. I swear to God. This old lady I went to like a week ago, she said, I showed her my paperwork. She's like, well, sciatica isn't a condition. I was like, bitch, it says it in my paperwork. And I almost came unhinged right there. I was like, you know what? Like, I need this old lady to say something favorable for me. So like, I can't really just like, I can't let my personality out on her. And no. I was like, this fucking cunt. But yeah, no, it's labeled. I got like a 30 fucking times where I went to the TMC for sciatica and back pain, and she's like, no, we can't do it. It's not how it works. I'm like, how the fuck does it not how it works?
Yeah.
Fucking cunts. Anyway.
Are you still working with the on your claim, Dale?
Oh, so I reopened a couple. So I did the burn pit registry, and I got a call. Very nice lady. And I do have service-connected asthma and IBS, so irritable bowel syndrome. I filed for increase for that, and I did my breathing test. I got to do a chest X-ray. I got that. I have to reschedule that. But yeah, I'm working on a couple more because I've been at 80% for a while.
If you need assistance with the filing of it, let me know. Because I've been doing that for since I've been out.
Yeah, the only thing that was irritating, like Joe was saying, like you got a doctor, and I think who was I talking to? A psychologist too, and they were like, your sleep apnea is probably due to secondary to PTSD. And I was like, well, I'll claim it. It's service connected then, right? And they're like, well, it's not service connected. And I know life, but it's not fair because you see people who are 100% disabled who are getting out of lifted, like they're fine. They're absolutely fine. They're not dealing with ankle injuries, knees, back. The list goes on. It's just after a while, it's like you said, what the fuck is the VA doing?
So I hired a company to help with my claim process, and this was when the VA was doing all the stuff. Whenever you filed a claim, you'd go to inside the VA and they'd do the claim stuff inside the VA.
Yeah.
So I had a really bad location. The person that was at the VA wasn't doing the measurements and stuff properly on the range of movement for my knee and shit. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna challenge this. I hired my own doctor that was qualified in doing this as a third party and went that route. And the moment I submit all my paperwork, the VA changed to a third party system. And they wouldn't let me use any of that shit. So it was like everything was fucking wasted.
Yeah.
But then once the third party kicked in, it was so much better. The process is so much better. It's way faster. It's really just knowing your primary condition and secondary conditions. And a lot of veterans don't think about like if you have the radiopathy going down your leg or your from your lower back, that's a secondary for like sciatica for your back. Your lower back pain is a rating, and then the sciatica that goes down your leg, that's a rating.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
And that's what was annoying me about this chick and this. So like because we did this together, I still got to do, like, I got another appointment on the 3rd and all that stuff. And she said, which what I thought the appointment was for my LBP, lower back pain. And that would have established the primary condition for the radiopathy for the sciatica. And she was like, no, I'm only doing the sciatica. I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, explain that to me. Like, how are you going to say that there's something without a primary condition? So, well, I can see here that it says sciatica. I was like, yeah, it's diagnosed. It's not even like I was just complaining about pain in the Army. It was diagnosed. Like we went through it, Hex, and it says sciatica verbatim. And she's like, it's not bilateral. I'm like, okay, most of the time it's not, but it is, and it can be. And mine is diagnosed as bilateral sciatica, leg pain, both legs in the Army. It's not even like it was after the fact. It's the Hawks Troop Clinic right here. Like, we could go find that place. And she's like, well, no. I was like, God damn it. I was like, all right, do whatever you got to do. I'm going to follow up for LBP or whatever the primary is for this. So, but it's super annoying because I filed all this at the same time. Why didn't they do it in the other order? But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're fine. I don't know. Like, the whole process is just, it's painful. And you know what it boils down to is it boils down to the very few who steal and lie about their conditions, and it ruins the process for everybody else that really needs to make things happen. I mean, it shouldn't take somebody 7 years to get everything that they are claiming for on their record since day one. It's wrong.
And the problem that I saw too a lot was the, how do you call it? Like the labeling, like when we were in the military, if you went to the TMC or anything, like you were a Moinger, you're a Ranger. So a lot of, like, I'll say younger vets like us, they don't have paperwork, like couldn't report those conditions, or, are they going to kick me out of the Army? So you hid a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Like on the first deployment, how many times I sprained my fucking knee or my ankle or whatever the case is. And, oh, you just went to the medic. It never went on your record. Nothing was, you never got seen for medical on your deployment.
No.
Like,
they're like, suck it up.
You just go to the medic.
Right.
Where's that paperwork? Right? 15 months of me doing fucked up shit. Where's that paperwork? Oh, well.
I remember walking back to the fucking wilderness from the, from the gun truck. And this is before we left the guns up. Before we left all the guns up and we had to walk it. I was walking the fucking Mark 19 and I fucking slipped and fucking dropped that shit on myself.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably an 80-pound weapon, more, probably.
Yeah, that thing was
fucking
fucking
50
heavy.
with the barrel was 90.
And then,
it
wasn't like I was just carrying that by myself. I was a fucking idiot and I didn't want to make 2 trips. I got a fucking, the 249 on my hip, the fucking full body armor, my assault pack, my fucking Mark 19 on the back. Like,
you got your pistol, your ammo, all the other shit. Like, you got your 240 ammo or 249 ammo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had 240. I got so lucky.
Scumbag.
I love my 240.
Although, like, I like being in control of the most powerful weapon that we had. Like, although the first time we shot it, I don't know if I had the confidence in knowing how to shoot it.
No.
I like the 50. I like the way the 50 sounded, but no, I like my 240. That thing was so easy. I would, and I was a dirtbag. I would always keep it just perfectly dry. I would clean it and I would keep it perfectly dry. I was putting no lube on anything on there. So you talking about the dust in the Mark 19? Well, I didn't lube mine. I would have fucking just sprayed some shit in there if I needed to. Like, I know it sucked, but you're getting a couple rounds, you're getting some whatever before it gets hot and it starts binding up. But like 50 and Mark 19, nah, you can't get away with that.
Nope.
Oh no.
You didn't lube that shit up with the Mark 19, that shit wouldn't feed right, and then fucking jam up.
Hey fellas, I gotta go. I gotta give my parents a call back.
All right, man.
Thanks for joining us.
All right. You're welcome. Good
to
see you,
Daniel.
All right.
Later, buddy.
Hey, give us a really crazy face before you hit end. Well, you got to keep the face. Keep the face. As you hit
No,
You gotta
because
make
you're
the
gonna put it
face
as my
and
little.
exit. Yeah, it'll be there forever. And then you gotta exit it out. Yeah, exit.
Yep. Perfect.
There we go.
No,
Oh.
What?
you gotta make the face.
What
and
more do you
exit.
want?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Stand by.
There you go.
There we go.
For the win.
Man. It is
Good
it is that
times.
time though. It is an hour.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
final
it is
thoughts.
Right at an hour.
Final thoughts.
Welcome to the
Joe's
Fantasy
gonna
League.
squeak one out this week.
Damn right. We're gonna get another win. This is the more laid back show.
That's right.
Like, follow, subscribe. If anybody's watched, I don't know if anybody's watched. We talk some football. We bitch about being in the Army. And the VA sucks.
You salty little bitch.
Goddamn right.
Seems to be a
Fuck
recurring
VA.
theme
Fuck the
on
Falcons.
here in the podcast. It's a recurring
This is-
theme on here in the podcast. VA sucks.
That's right.
We're gonna
VA
get bumper
sucks. We
stickers to say
bitch.
VA sucks between the Joes and between the bros.
Man, let's build a platform on the VA sucks. At least they can
There
do
you
that
go.
for us.
All right, guys.
Well,
I'm gonna hit the end stream.
All right.
All right. This stream is now ended.